I made the journey to my best friend Angela's. Hi! Do you ever think the same thing at the same time and both just laugh uncontrollably because it's hilarious?
All the time.
All the time. If you asked Angela, would she carry a baby for you? Hello everybody and welcome back to a brand new video. Welcome to the inside of my car. So today I made the journey to my best friend Angela's and I am so excited to be here. I actually beat her here by like 15 minutes, so that's exciting. She just got off of work and I'm just so excited to be here. The drive was beautiful, and then my mom, my dad, and Larry all had access to my route, so my dad literally called me right when I pulled in, and he's like, I am so proud of you. You took the scenic route, and I was like, not intentionally. I didn't screw up or anything. My GPS literally just took me there. Also, I think I might be yelling. I'm so sorry. I had the windows down. I also had really loud music because I was getting tired and I needed fresh air, and it's 50 degrees. It's that perfect fall weather. Guys, I feel like I'm having two back-to-back fall getaways, so... my best friend did move to Georgia. I have to check with her to make sure that that's okay that I say that. I'm saying it now, but if she tells me it's not okay that I say that, I'll be removing this. But it is beautiful here. And yeah, I drove through like national forests and stuff like that. We went, I don't know, I got to one point where I was on 75 hours and hours ago, and then all of a sudden it took me off. I did a bypass and then I was on back roads and driving through national forests, and it was the most beautiful thing ever. Also, little side note, because I'm doing the fertility journey and because I am sharing all that, I will share that I have started my period, which is excellent news. I'm very excited about that, and I do need to be completely finished with my period by mid to end of next week. So I was so thankful that I started today because I've been off the birth control for 4 days now, and I've been on my estrogen pill, which, by the way, I need to take that my next dose soon. I've been on that for 4 days as well. So is that right? Today's the 5th. Today's November 5th. So technically, no, I've been on estrogen for 5 days off birth control since the 31st. So yeah, I was getting a little worried. I was like, I'm not starting. And I finally started. So that's a good thing. Pros and cons, you know, you come to a vacation, you're hanging out with your best friend, you're going to be exploring and doing fun things, and it's not fun to be on our period. But we're going to be looking at the bright side here because that means we're closer to embryo transfer. So that's exciting. I don't know how much I'm going to film of this trip. It is a girls trip, so we'll probably film bits. I know you guys love seeing Angela. I know you guys love when we film together. She is my bestest friend in the world since 6th grade. We've been friends. How many years is that? I think we counted as like 20 something years, which is crazy. But yeah, I love you guys. Thanks so much for joining me for another fun vlog, and I'll be here for the weekend. It's currently Friday. I'm going home Monday. You guys will see this Thursday, so by the time this goes up, I'll already be back home. Hi! Okay, so it is a couple days later since I filmed, since I said that I had arrived at Angela's. And it's been a hectic journey. It's been a weekend, I'll say that. So I haven't really brought the camera out much to film. And yesterday we went shopping.
Lots of shopping.
A lot of shopping. Like, we shopped till we dropped, and we were like, okay, I'm kind of done now. We're over it. So where did we go? We went to the mall. Yeah. The big mall.
The big mall.
And in Georgia, by the way. So I talked to Angela. Yes, Angela has moved to Georgia. You love it?
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah. It's freaking cold here, though. It still gets cold.
It is cold today. It was cold, well, this past couple days. But yeah, it was cold in Florida.
Yeah, it's cold in Florida this morning, too. So we both got cold fronts going on. But that's why I'm super excited, too, because Angela is much closer. So that's awesome. We're in driving distance now. So we went to the big mall in Georgia and then went to Plato's Closet, which was an experience.
It was good.
We got a lot of stuff. We were like, are we too old to go into Plato's Closet? And I'm like, no, we're not. We're going. Like, we are going. Let's go. So we went, and it was great. Got lots of stuff there. And then that's when we kind of decided we're kind of done shopping. So today our plans are to get some coffees, get some Starbucks, and we did try one of the festive Starbucks drinks. It was the creme brulee praline latte, I think. But is that what you're gonna get when you go? Or are you gonna get something else? Too sweet?
I don't know. I might just get regular coffee.
Regular coffee?
Yeah.
So we're gonna get coffees, and then Our original plans were to go to a park that's a little bit further away from here, but there's no reception out there, and we are in need of reception just because of things that are going on. So we're not gonna go that far today, but we are gonna take a scenic drive, look at some fall leaves, go to a park that's nearby that has like a river, and just kind of have a very chilled catch up, be one with the nature, and have that kind of vibe. So I am gonna roll some of the clips that I filmed from shopping. Did I just whistle? Shopping is that gap that I've gotten. I got rid of
a little bit of one too.
How did that happen? Braces came off and stopped wearing the retainer.
I had too much gums up there. Had to get removed and all kinds of junk. Too much work.
Too much stuff. What was I saying?
Shopping.
No, shopping.
I don't know, but that's why you whistled. I don't know why.
Oh, I was gonna roll the clips of shopping from yesterday. Okay, so I'm gonna roll the footage that I have. We went to Bath & Body Works. Oh my gosh, all their Christmas stuff is out. The mall had all the Christmas stuff out. It's just, it's happening. So I'll roll those, and then we'll catch up with you at Starbucks getting our orders. Oh, and we're gonna film a Q&A today. I asked over on Instagram for you guys to ask us some questions on a picture that I posted. So we're gonna pull some questions from that and answer some of them for you guys. We got our Starbucks, and there's not many drive-thrus around here, right? It's mostly inside, right? So we didn't do the drive-thru experience, because usually we do a drive-thru experience. Kind of funny. It's not really.
Okay, whatever you say.
So what did you get, Toots?
Well, we got the chocolate-covered espresso beans.
Angela and I killed a full pack yesterday.
I got coffee with 2 sweet cream and 1 sugar.
Yeah, yep. And then I got is it the chestnut praline? Latte
I thought it was
hot.
Creme brulee.
I think that's what I got yesterday.
No, yeah, you did say chestnut because you messed it up.
What did I tell her? She started laughing. She was like, "No, I got you. It's okay." I don't even remember what I said.
I don't remember either, but it wasn't the right word.
No,
it was close, but not right.
I slurred it all.
Chester or something.
That's what I said. I was like, I have a grande Chester chicken. I'm like, forget it. And she's like, it's okay, I understand. Anyways, so we're having one of those days, but now we are going to sip on our coffees, and we're going to take some back roads and just drive around, look at some leaves, look at some fall stuff. So that is our plan. But first, these beans. Let's bust open some beans. Oh, and we're going to go out to dinner tonight. I don't know where we're going to go. We were talking about possibly Mexican. Or do you have any other thoughts?
Mexicans probably wouldn't.
Yeah.
There's one that's really close to the house.
Awesome.
Really good.
We love that. Should we answer one of the questions from Instagram while we're sitting here munching on some beans? I should lock the car. Stranger danger. It's the first thing I always do when I get in my car, especially when I'm alone. Like on road trips, as soon as I come in from a stop, run in and pee, and then I come back, it's like I don't even put my purse down or move anything. It's like lock. All right, so let's pull one of these questions. I'll let you pick the one that you want to answer.
Number 5.
Number 5, the 5th one?
I don't know.
All right, we're doing the 5th one. Do you ever think the same thing at the same time and both just laugh uncontrollably because it's hilarious?
All the time.
All the time. Legitimately all the time. We don't even have to say anything. We just give the look and it just starts. In fact, this morning, Angela and I are dressed the exact same. Like, we did not plan it when we were younger. We used to plan it. We're like, what are you wearing? Yeah, what are you wearing to school today? And then we would plan our outfits accordingly. This morning, I'm dressed, she's showered, she's dressed, I'm walking in, and I'm like, we're gonna do makeup together, and I just start busting up laughing because we both dressed black on the top. I have Maleficent, she has Adidas, but then we are wearing, I'll show Angela's because it's hard to see mine. We are wearing the same exact leggings from, here, maybe you can see mine, I don't know. Yep. And it just was so funny because we both like blacked out our outfits.
Oh, it was funny. We were cracking up laughing.
But then when it came down to the leggings, I was like, oh my God. And it was one of those hilarious laughs where you're like, She was just like so. I was like, and that would have been a great filming moment, but it was a real moment that we just didn't get to film. You guys missed it. So that was that question. Gosh bless.
Dude, I saved one yesterday. I'm not finding that one.
No, she went down. Oh, she's cute. Little dress.
Huh.
Mary, I dropped the bean. All right, let's answer one more. Say a number. A number.
12.
11, 12. Does Angela want kids? And is she excited for your pregnancy journey? That's a deep one. Very personal.
Yes and no on the wanting kids thing. I could go either way.
I respect that.
Yeah. Kind of let nature take its course on that one.
I like that.
And am I excited for you to have a little peanut? Yes, I'm excited.
Thanks.
I'm very excited for her. She's wanted this for a while, and she's had quite the journey, so I really hope that all goes smooth and we get a little nugget.
Thanks, Todd. You're so cute. I love you.
I love you.
Once I have my little nugget, though, I was telling her you have to come down and shit. And I was what? No, there was a question on here. We should answer that. We should answer that question. Oh, here we go. Here's the question. Is Angela going to be there while you give birth to your new peanut with all the COVID restrictions? I hope so. Love you so much, Mindy. So that was actually something I didn't quite think about. And we did talk about it. We were talking about it, and probably not in the room whilst I'm giving birth. Probably like I'll have Larry in there with me and then possibly my mom. But if anything ever happened to like Larry and my mom, I would 100% would Angela would be in the room. And I of course would want you in the room now, but we don't really like talk about that. But definitely is going to come visit during newborn stage and see babies. See a little one. Not babies, not plural, not pregnant, also no twins. Like, that hasn't happened, so I didn't mean to add a plural there. That wasn't anything. That was just, Oh! We were laughing because it said you might fully, like, change your mind with everything.
Yeah.
And I said, don't worry, I'll call you with that horror birth story. Sometimes people do really well during birth, though, and it's, like, super chill. But that is some of the questions for now. And then we will pop in a little bit later and answer some more because there's lots of juicy questions. There's lots of questions.
That's good.
Yeah. That was bright.
Yeah, it was.
Angela and I have just made it to the beautiful park. So we're going to show, there's people down there trying to be romantic and I'm yelling. So I'm going to show you guys around. Clear too. I see a goose. So that view that you guys just saw, somebody just had a fire here. That's fun. I don't know, that's loud. That's probably not allowed, but that view is my favorite ever with all the little rocks in the rapids. And the fall leaves, there's red trees out there. It's awesome. Oh, that house. So Angela and I are like crazy or something. We're just living our inner, what are we doing? We're being one with nature.
Yeah, exactly.
We're living our best lives. We're not letting things stop us. We may almost be 30. One of us might be 30, but we're going for it. So we've leaped across here behind us, which was a big leap. We have had to take our shoes off now because we're gonna make ourselves walk to the rocks in the middle. So I'm gonna show you guys. So our destination is there. Our boots are here and the water is freaking frigid. All right, it'll be pretty, like, look at that. Look at that. We're gonna get to look at that. So, here we go. You got this, Toots. Oh my gosh. Oh, I see. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh, my feet. We did it! Oh man, yes!
This is pretty. I should take a picture.
Yeah. Angela and I just got back to the car from our nature moment. How do you feel?
Amazing. Rejuvenated.
Yes.
Much needed.
Much needed, yeah. Well, that was very peaceful, very relaxing. And now we're gonna answer some more of you guys' questions. We're also munching on our beans. So, what's cool? My question for your friend is, what made you want to move out of Ohio, and do you like your new atmosphere?
Well, Ohio is really, really gray, like at least 6 months out of the year. So it's kind of like depressing, you know.
Yeah, it can be super gray.
In the area of Ohio that we lived in, it's mostly just like cornfields and not like a whole lot of trees and pretty and stuff like that. Plus, it's cold. I don't like the cold. Neither does my husband. So we wanted to go south, but we wanted to stay like, I don't know, more woody area?
Like woodsy, like a northern vibe, but a warmer, brighter,
Yes.
happier climate. That's, I think, where I struggle too with mine, is like moving so far south. In Florida, it's a totally different vibe. This still is very Ohio, but much warmer, much more blue skies.
Not a cloud in the sky today.
No, it's gorgeous. So that's why she moved. I'm happy she did too, because we're much closer and now we can drive. Okay, this is one that we'll probably have to think about, but I thought it was a good one. And it says, in what ways are you guys similar and in what ways are you different? I think we have similar interests, but I also think Angela and I are extremely different people. Very different people.
We do have a lot of differences, but not like extreme differences. Like,
Yeah, even though I'm over here saying we have extremely different, I would say we're like different emotional temperaments, or like, what is that? Not behaviors, like personalities. Like, we kind of have like different personalities, but we're also similar in the things that we like, similar in the ways that we... That's so weird, because we're like the same person, but just, I would say different personalities. In what ways are we similar? We like coffee. we like hiking.
Coffee, nature, shopping, food. We have very like similar food tastes. I think is like something we have a lot in common. We love like the same foods.
She's my sister, essentially. Like, we've been best friends for 6th grade, but we're like siblings. So we have a lot of similarities. I just think our differences honestly comes down to the way we react emotionally or personality wise, where Angela, I think you're a little bit more
I feel that, well, that and like you're just more girly and I'm just more like tomboy. Like you're into all the products and the doing and the stuff like that, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know, I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, I used to be that way though, and then I started to get more, I don't know. Yeah, we were pulling stuff out. Like there was this cute little sweater with like these stitched roses and like pink little things on it, and I was like, oh my god, that's cute. And the first thing Angela was like, oh, I saw that and thought it was hideous. We started busting up laughing. So we have like differences in that kind of way, but then you see us right now and we're also very similar in the way that, okay, we're blacking out the outfits today and we have matching pants on and we both wear black boots. So I would say we have lots of similarities, but just certain small differences. This is intense, guys. You come up with some intense questions. It's putting Angela like massively on the spot. Angela, if I couldn't carry my own child, that's not the question. The actual question is, if you asked Angela, would she carry a baby for you? Angela's not as like super maternal though. Answer honest.
Yes, if you really, really wanted me to, I probably would, but I'd be like, are you sure there's nobody else that would want to do that?
That's a very honest, that's exactly how I expected Angela to answer too. Favorite thing about each other? Oh, we're just one soul when we're together. Like how easy it is.
I just love to be able to like talk to you and not have like any filter at all. Like,
Right.
I can say whatever and you're not going to be like, oh, okay.
Like, this is freaking weird. Like, no, like we're so, and we can be eccentric. Like we can have some serious talks and all sorts of different versions. And it's always just nice to have that one friend that you can be like completely yourself with and not have to be a version of you that you're not. How do you keep your friendship alive after so many years and not lose touch? Great question.
I mean, if the relationship is important enough to you, then you're going to be willing to put in the work and the effort to like keep it going, you know? And like we've just covered, you know, we're just so comfortable and like it's hard to find somebody like that, you know? And once you do, it's like you don't want to lose that, you know?
No.
So,
Yeah.
even though it was difficult living so far apart and stuff like that, but we like FaceTime and like stuff like that. We don't necessarily see each other like as often as we'd like, but we always just make time for one another, I guess.
Yeah.
It's blinding me right now.
I know, I was like, where is that coming from? Because I thought my phone was flipped upside down, but it's the camera lens. But yeah, we were just trying to figure out when the last time we saw each other was, and it was a year. Like, it will be a year. And, but yeah, we do make a point to FaceTime. If you have a really great relationship, like Angela said, it just kind of comes naturally, it comes easy. But we're also very understanding that life gets really complex and very busy, and we have schedules and things happen. But we always try to make a point to like reach out, let's schedule a FaceTime date, and catch up. And then we're usually on the phone on FaceTime for like 2 hours until our batteries die.
Yeah, that always
happens every single time. So if you have a friend out there, reach out, see how they are, try to schedule FaceTime dates, and that's the advice that we would give for you too. Craziest memory together that you can share on camera. There's a ton of those. Let me think. Angela, you think. Craziest memory.
We were running through the field.
I was going to say the same thing when we were walking down Island Road and we shouldn't have been running through that field and we got chased down.
We ran through the wrong field first and then we ran through the right field later.
But part of the reason we ran through that wrong field, okay, so Angela and I, when we were younger, we also loved exploring in the woods. And I was just telling Larry this because we passed that field.
Yeah.
And we walked really, really far and we weren't supposed to be on the road. Like, we weren't allowed to walk on the road. So we were trying to walk and then get to the woods that we wanted to get to, which butted up to the back of my house, and then continue on. So we walked through the wrong field and we got chased down by a guy in a pickup truck that was like hauling through his own field, like ripping it up, and was yelling at us to get off of his property, get off of his field. So then We did, and it was terrifying. And we got back on the street, and then we darted through the next field and just ran, and we're falling over. Those weeds!
But we would duck down, but a truck would, because it was a big field we had to run through, and anytime there would be like a car drive by, we'd be like, get down!
We would dive down, and it was like, we've had so many crazy experiences. That's definitely a camera appropriate one. We have other experiences, other moments, but...
that New Year's Eve was pretty fun.
Oh, that was great. We danced for hours in the snow. It was magical. It wasn't hours, but it might have been. I don't really know.
Felt like hours.
It was a long time.
In a good way. But
yeah. We were listening to dubstep music. We cranked some dubstep, and we're just like dancing in the snow, and life was great. It was a really good time. So, yeah, there's lots of stories. We could probably write a book, a really fat book. So... those are all the questions we're going to answer for now. What do we want to do now? It's only 2:15. We could continue driving. Dang, my watch and everything else is like trying to kill you. So we could drive around a little bit, have some coffee. Maybe we should have like an earlier dinner, like a 4 or 5-ish to 4:30-ish dinner. Have some Mexican.
I'll take you to the big lake that's around here.
Okay, let's go to Big Lake.
It's probably gonna be like an hour because we're in the opposite direction.
You know I'm down to drive.
Okay.
Her and I used to drive around to go nowhere. We used to drive 2 hours to Mansfield Reformatory to look at it from the fence and not actually get to go in, and then drive 2 hours back. So Angela and I are always down for anything. We also just like to chill and go. So chill and sit, chill and go, chill and do. So we're gonna hop off.